Okay, today, January 24th, 2018, I made 3 mistakes. I'm gonna go through them and so I understand better and learn from my mistakes. So first mistake, I was chasing. Um, let's put this here. So normally I'm focusing just on two strategies. First of all is pre-market breakout, which this wasn't a big. Let's see. What did it do yesterday? Exactly, I want to see. So this is the first green day. We're focused on first green days. Yeah. So pre-market wasn't really a winner, but when market opened, it just went up because I had a partnership with the extent. Let's see. Partnership announced expansion of partnership with the University of Bristol, and it's also a low float stock. Let's see here. It's a low float stock. Volume was massive. Also a low market cap. So those are all bullish. So what I was trying to do here, I spotted this stock when I was doing this candle. And I don't want to go into a stock without knowing what's happening or anything. So I did my research, and once I finished my research, I tried to do it really fast. So it was already breaking out, so I didn't want to chase. It went up, and I wanted to dip buy. So I was waiting until a type of bottoming. So I had this green candle, and it's like okay, and I bought around here in this green candle. And I was risking this part. I was risking 254, and it failed, so I got out, and that was a $40 loss without the commission. $45. Yeah, 45 without commission. I rebought the stock here when I saw the support again, and I'm looking for the stock to hold at least one half of its own spike, or even higher. So it didn't. It went out, it broke, so I got out, and I didn't touch the stock. And I saw this bottoming action here. Is the ABCD pattern. So so I just bought here, and then when this is paper trading. I'm just paper trading here. This is not real. I got in 225. It went all the way to the 240s, 240 something, and I didn't sell. I just bought about 90 shares, 80 shares. Not a big thing, and it didn't break, and it would just kept going down. And once it was going down here and breaking to this, I just got out. Once I broke this my ultimate support, I was out. It was about $10 loss. $10 here, about $15 here, and about $50 here. So that was my 3 mistakes. And why mistakes? First of all, because I didn't respect my rules of being patient and only sticking to this spike in the pre-market. I tried to dip buy here. I tried to dip buy here. Both bad mistakes because I'm only focusing on this pattern breakout, pre-market breakout, and midday perk, which happens between normally 11 to 2 p.m. And I was trying to dip buy here and dip buy here, which is not my strategy. In this one, okay, this one, I think a good entry. I was buying into this candle, 225. Once it was breaking, and I was holding 225 really nice. It went up, it perked, it went up, and here. So if we see if you go back into the chart, previous years, we first of all see a horrible stock. Let's go back 4 years. First of all, look at that. That was funny. Okay. This is a mistake I keep doing, because if you look at the stock, it hardly ever has a second green day. Kind of did over here, did a little bit here, but then over here is up, a big spike, comes down, and then spike, red, spike, red, spike, red, spike, red, spike, red. And what do I see here? Spike. Tomorrow probably red. So it's history. It's the same. It's short sellers see this and they know it. Bulls see this and they know it. So for me to buy, where is it? Let's go here. For me buying where I bought, I believe it was good in my third try. 1 minute. Here, it was good, but trying to hold and say maybe it's going to retest this high, that's not good, because it's the history history is going to tell me that it's failing, that it always fails. So I should have sold when I saw the wall of sellers and support here, persistence. I mean, I thought it was going to go to 270. I thought it might have the potential to go up here, and that was my target, but I should have sold here. I was just giving it a chance, but the history of the chart is telling me that it's more likely not to give me a chance to do that. So that was the mistake of that. So it's a bad stock, bad chart. Up, down, up, down. So this is a good stock to short. But yeah, that was my 3 mistakes. First mistake, not respecting the pre-market, trying to dip buy where I'm not good at that strategy yet. Second, try to dip buy again. And instead of waiting until the midday perk, I tried to didn't do it in the morning. And third is, I bought the perk, but I held, hoping that it might go higher, when the history of the stock's telling me that it won't. More likely that it won't. You never know, but this is giving me a pretty interesting, what's it called? It's just telling me that it's more likely not to happen. But that's it. And I'm gonna post everything on Profitly and keep my notes and keep everything in my Excel sheets. So yeah.